Today I'm back with another video in our Chargeback series where we look at 15 more ways to reduce and eliminate chargebacks in your business. So if you haven't seen the first video in this series where we talked about the first 17 ways to eliminate and reduce chargebacks, go ahead and click the links in the description or the card on the screen to watch that video, because in that video we talked mostly about eliminating and reducing chargebacks as a result of friendly fraud, which is essentially innocent confusion on the customer's part. Once again, a chargeback is a dispute or a disagreement between the business and the customer, so keep that in mind as we go through the list. So without further ado, here we go. Number one, don't co-mingle merchant account funds. Don't ever take payments for services or products that are not offered directly by your company. So don't take payments for a friend or another company. Don't co-mingle merchant accounts in any way, shape, or form. The reason is simply because each merchant account is underwritten based on a series of criteria largely related to risk as the bank sees it. And if you're accepting payments for something else that the bank doesn't know about or the merchant services provider doesn't know about, it's a way that you could actually get your merchant account shut down. And it also relates to chargebacks because if you accept a payment for another company or another service, the customer may not recognize the descriptor when they go to check their bank account at the end of the month, which is a reason that I covered in the first video. Number two, reduce security vulnerabilities by using Card Secure technology. This is a software that can be added into a point of sale device and online software that is offered by a specific company that deploys point-to-point encryption technology and deploys payment tokenization. So these are very high-level security standards that encrypt and protect payment data, and it also helps reduce and eliminate chargebacks because it eliminates the possibility of stolen credit cards being used to make purchases that shouldn't take place. Number three is to send out a monthly newsletter or email communication to all clients, especially ones that are paying you regularly, like on a billing plan or a monthly membership. Stay in contact with them. Not only does your regular communication give you a chance to stay in touch with your clients from a marketing and just general goodwill standpoint, it shows them that you're still there, you still want to do business, and you're watching out for them by providing additional information to them. As it pertains to mitigating chargebacks, when you stay in touch with somebody via email newsletter or paper newsletter, you can subtly remind them that you have refund and return policies so that they're protected, so they know in advance, and it also increases communication. So if they have a question about a charge, they'll just call or email you rather than going to their bank and disputing a charge. Number four is a very hot topic right now, which is surcharging and cash discounting. And if your company participates in any of these programs, make sure that you clearly disclose credit card surcharges on all invoices, all payment pages, and in advance of agreeing to do the purchase and the work order. If you're doing a surcharge program, you need to register properly. If you're using a cash discounting program, you need to make sure that you're using a program that is certified with the proper technology so that you're doing it the right way. I have an entire series on cash discounting and surcharging, so I will link that playlist up in the description if you'd like to learn more about those programs. Number five is to use 3D Secure. If you're not familiar with it, this is a secure layer for online credit card transactions. You may have seen it on some websites by noting the Mastercard secure code or the verified by Visa logos on the order forms. It helps protect and ensure that the purchase is being made by the cardholder. Number six is to train your employees to be aware of what causes chargebacks and then choose to eliminate those practices that increase the likelihood of chargebacks in your business entirely, and implement procedures that could help mitigate and reduce and eliminate chargebacks from your daily operations. So in other words, train your employees to use this entire list, both in the first 17 as well as the others that I'll cover in this list. Number 7 is to make it easy to return items. Once again, we've talked about returns before, but depending on your product or your service, if you can offer returns and make it easy to do so, it'll decrease the chances of you getting any chargebacks. If you're getting chargebacks as a result of a confusing return policy, or just that your customers don't know that they can return an item or ask for a refund for a service, then you're increasing the likelihood that you're going to get a chargeback as a result, and you definitely don't want that. So again, make it clear to your customers that you have a return policy and just state what it is in no uncertain terms on your website, on your marketing materials, and in your emails. Number 8 is to send a post-purchase order summary email. Start by thanking them for their purchase and then spell out the terms of service for what they just bought. Remind them of your return policy. Again, this is very easy to link to your website. Tell them what they bought. Just recap everything that they've just purchased. Show them instructions on how to use it, where they go if they have a question, additional information about the purchase, manuals, everything, etc., etc. Make sure that you're giving them all the information so they have it right there at their fingertips. Number 9 is to offer a 30-day no questions asked refund policy. Ask yourself, when are chargebacks typically happening for you if they do happen? Is it within the first couple of weeks, 30 days, maybe it's 45 days or 60 days? Offering a guarantee or a no questions asked refund policy will take the pressure off of the customer and put it on you. You're going above and beyond and over delivering for your product or service, giving the customer a better experience and providing that buyer with relief that may deter potential chargebacks, again, if the scenario were to arise. Number 10 is to manage monthly subscriptions and cancel billing plans promptly. Again, don't sit on customers' money, and if you're not canceling billing plans immediately or you're letting it roll over through the next billing cycle, try and cancel plans even mid-month if your policy will allow. Number 11 is to offer and update your card on file link. So again, this pertains to billing plans or customers that may have a card on file. If there's a members area or a hosted payment page link where a customer can go and put a new card on file without using any sort of paper forms or credit card authorization forms, make sure that that is also clearly specified on your website that they can update a card on file. Number 12 is to implement courtesy calls and follow-up calls after a sale is made. So once they purchase, you could set a reminder call for 2 weeks or 30 days or any specified amount. Follow up after the sale to make sure the customer's happy with the purchase and that they received everything that they thought they were going to get. Again, if the customer's happy and they're informed and they know what's going on and that they can get in touch with you, the possibility of chargebacks goes way down. Number 13 is keep records of customer purchases. So if someone has a bad history of purchasing from you, you may choose not to do business with them in the future by credit card, or you could require alternate forms of payment like cash or certified check. Number 14 is to trust your gut and avoid fishy purchase requests. If someone wants to order a lot of products and it's your first time working with them, or they don't have an established buying history with you, you can decide to make that sale. You can change it right on the spot. You can change your policies however you would like to in order to accept large purchases. If it's a first-time buyer, additional layers could be added to the buying process, like signing buying contracts, providing additional identification like driver's license and other forms of identification to further, just to make it a little bit more difficult to make a very large purchase if you're getting a feeling that it might not be a legitimate order. Number 15 is bite the bullet and proactively offer product replacements as a first option. If a customer orders a product and then contacts you to claim the product's defective, damaged, or just not working in general, simply offer to give them a replacement and keep the old one. There are companies out there that do this. It's very common on Amazon and marketplace shops. If this is doable for you and it's within your business model, this obviously is a very good thing to do from a customer standpoint because they're getting their product replaced. Since this is a very aggressive, proactive approach, it'll probably even increase the goodwill of your company name, and they're going to go tell everybody about your awesome refund policy or replacement option. And number 16 is a bonus, and that is to hire a professional chargeback manager. It's much cheaper than dedicating an employee to handle a chargeback issue for you or taking someone out of your admin team and asking them to manage and handle all the chargebacks. Time is money, and a professional service that handles chargebacks for you can take care of all of those problems for you that you might be experiencing right now at a fraction of the cost that it might otherwise cost you to handle in-house. So if you're looking currently for managed for you services, chargeback services that help you reduce potential fraudulent transactions from happening, reducing friendly fraud and all sorts of chargebacks in general. If that's something that you're experiencing at your business, check the links in the description so that you can schedule a call with myself or someone on my team to talk about chargeback prevention and these managed for you services that I'm referencing. If you're new here to my channel, welcome and thanks for watching. If you would please give the video a quick thumbs up and share it with a friend. When you hit the thumbs up button, it helps this video get found and it helps the YouTube algorithm so that these videos can be shared amongst more people and more people will find them. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and come back for more videos on the general topics of payment collection and merchant accounts and everything that surrounds the payment in your business, both offline and online. I'm Brian Manning, and I'll see you in the next one.